pretty.
And it hits somewhere over there, not where I aimed it, I'm certain. You okay?
Yeah, I just got ringing.
You just got ringing?
Uh-huh.
Well, answer the phone.
Yeah. You're home.
That's where
I can
you
see
got
you.
it.
As usual, with any project that you start, it seems a whole lot simpler than it really is. As you know, I started out with a ukulele kit and the bright idea of mounting the neck on a cigar box, this wooden cigar box right here, and just making a ukulele. Sounds pretty easy, no big deal. Well, I got a problem. I bought a kit to make a ukulele. I figured I'd get all the necessary parts and a little bit of instruction and technical information I needed, which is true, I did. They made this kit in such a way that this neck fits this body. Well, there's a big difference between this body and the one I want to use. If you look at the top here, this is curved. Well, and so is the neck right here. It's curved as well. But that's not a big deal. I can fill that in with epoxy, I thought, because I knew it'd be curved. I'll just screw it on there and then fill that full of epoxy, make sure it doesn't rattle, make sure it's nice and straight and even, and then that would all be covered with a fretboard that goes on top here. Problem is, when you install this, according to all the instructions and even an article I read written in 1910, I think it was, on how to do this, this part here, right here, has to be parallel with this part here. See, which it is on the body that you buy. Problem is, this is curved and it's curved all the way down, this whole surface. But this end is only this wide and this end is this wide. These 2 points here stick out farther than any part down here on the other end. So when you go to hook it on the box, on the square box, then it's no longer parallel. In fact, it hangs down. It sticks down. You can kind of tell from this that it sticks down. But check out what happens when I lay it on its face. See that? It just doesn't work. So, I've got to square this end up. How do I do that? I had to think about that one because I thought, I have the table saw here. And all I got to do is run it through the saw blade to square it all up, right? Just set this on here. Well, what if I get it crooked? What if it's not cut exactly straight this way? Well, unless I'm planning on making some cattywampus, crooked-looking, archy-schmartsy ukulele that sticks out like this, which I might do at another time when I actually know what I'm doing, because that actually does kind of look cool, doesn't it? Have to try that one of these days. Make something off at some weird ball angle, but not on the first one. I've never done this before. It's the first time, so I tried to figure out what to do, and I think I finally figured it out. I am going to draw a line right down the middle here. Then I'm going to take a piece of sacrificial wood like this that's square and much wider. I'm going to draw a corresponding line on it, screw these on here, and then make sure my saw blade is straight up and down and perpendicular to this board, and then I can run it through on the fence and it'll trim this board square, and at the same time it'll get this one square. Hey there, I've just barely cut enough to make a mark all the way across. And you can see there's this little tiny tab at the top, but we don't care about that. This should set square on the body because now it is flat. So there, now you can see that it's exactly straight the way it should be. It fits perfectly.